Hey guys, Gary with Automatic Door and Hardware. In today's video, what we're going to go over is how to install a hollow metal door Vision Lite. So this is good to know if you already have your doors prepped for one, or if you need to install one on a door that doesn't have one yet. We go over everything, including installation, glazing, all of that. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay guys, so here's our Gladiator hollow metal steel door. So this particular application was a right-hand reverse, but as you can see, I have it laying down in a left-hand configuration as of right now. So I do need to flip this door eventually, but just showing you guys how we reinforce our light cutouts. So here you can see that the steel door is reinforced with that channel and it's welded in. So it's always good if you're buying a new door, if you're going to need a vision glass light, to definitely specify that, because we can prep and reinforce it appropriately. If not, you're basically cutting into your existing steel door, and you won't have necessarily that reinforcement, which isn't bad. It's just not as heavy duty or structurally sound. So here's the vision light I'm going to be installing today. This is what I call a half light. It's the order size is 24 inch by 30 inch, and the cutout size in the hollow metal door was 24 inch by 30 inch. And so there's the framework. So when you guys buy a vision light kit from us, it comes with everything you need, but you'll find that the framework is shipped in this manner, and it's two pieces. Here you can see that UL label. Now this is a non-fire rated glass vision light, but it's still UL certified. So always note that you got to be careful on what you're installing. A lot of sort of products that really shouldn't be installed in doors are found online nowadays, but this is a really good product. You can see the certification. So what I'm doing is I'm separating the framework, and what you're going to notice is there's going to be a screw side, which is where you want, when you mount it on the door, you want to make sure that's on the non-key side of the door. Basically, you don't want the exposed screws on the key side, because an intruder can just unscrew it and get through the door. So always make sure the exposed screws are on the non-key side. And here you can see our glass itself comes with adhesive tape on both sides. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to first identify the glass tempered logo. There you can see it, because you always want that somewhere at the bottom. I prefer the bottom left, but what I'm doing is now I'm orientating it. So this is the frame, and this is the non-screw side. So this would be on the key side of your door, or the corridor side of your door, the side where you would have the key handle. So I have it laid down there, and what I do is I set the glass inside of that frame. But first, obviously, I have to lift it up and peel off the adhesive tape. So here, that's what I'm doing there. And then here's my frame. I'm just showing you guys, this is the right-hand reverse application of that frame. And then I'm kind of showing you guys that I have the door laying down in sort of that left-hand configuration. So I do end up flipping the door around. I find it easiest to install these vision lights when you have the door actually on the table and not sawhorses. Basically, because then you could just lay the vision panel on the table and then lay the door over it, and I'll show you guys that here shortly. So here I already put the glass in, and it is attached. You just press it on to that non-screw side of the frame, and then it's in there, held in by the adhesive. So then you lay it down here. And I had already flipped the door, guys, just so you know, so I'm in the correct orientation. But now you gently lay the door onto the vision panel frame. And you could see I got some help here. Got my dad lifting that. It's just easier with two people on this stage of it. You could definitely do it with one, but, if you have the help, it's definitely easier. So here you could see that I have that laid down. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure it's sort of lined up. You want it centered in there. And then I'm just going to peel the other side of the adhesive tape up, taking the paper off of it so that the sticky side is now exposed. There's 4 pieces there. And the last one here. There we go. So now that's ready for the screw side of the Vision Lite frame. Again, the screw side you want on the non-key side of the door because you don't want somebody unscrewing it and gaining entry into your facility. So that's probably the most confusing thing about installing these. Obviously, if the door's hung, it's more obvious, but with the door not being hung, I really had to pay attention to the handing and make sure I'm attaching it on the correct side. So here you can see it that I laid that screw side of the Vision panel down, and then all I'm doing is I'm lining it up and starting all the screws. I start them all. I don't tighten them all the way because I'm going to make sure that the Vision panel is completely centered in the door. And you can see I'm sort of lining it up there. When you guys go to order these from us, again, the Vision panel size, for instance, this is a 24-inch by 30-inch Vision panel. It's listed on our website, but what that calls for is the cutout in your door needs to be exactly 24 inches by 30 inches. So the order size equals the cutout size. And then, so here you can see that I have it in, and all the screws are started. You can see all the screws are started. And then next thing I want to do is I just want to take the tape measure and just measure around the Vision frame to ensure that I'm centered in the door. You can see here, I believe on this one I was shooting for 5 inches. So, you know, I'm basically 5 inches there. I think I was a little over here, so I had to make some adjustment. Let me see. Yeah. So I have to actually scoot it over. So you do have a little bit of play, but once it's tightened down, it is secure. It's not moving anywhere. It's really sandwiching the door. So it is a good system. Now, I think I had mentioned this before. This is the non-fire rated Vision panel. So basically the glass is just normal 1/4-inch tempered clear glass. However, if you guys have a fire rated door system, we do have Pyran glass, which is fire rated and is sort of clear. We also carry fire rated diamond wire style glass. I know some people don't like the sort of laminated diamond wire style look, but it is a good product. Another thing to keep in mind is for fire rated doors, you're only allowed a certain amount of visible glass. So for a 90-minute or 3-hour, you're limited to 100 square inches, which equates to usually the 6x27 or 7x22 sort of Vision panel. If you deduct a trim, for instance, on the 6x27, you get 4x25, which equals 100 square inches. On a 20-minute, you can get away with a half light like this, but that's just something to keep in mind when you guys are ordering these Vision lights. All right, guys, so that wraps up the video. I hope this helps. If you're needing Vision lights, I'll put a link down below. We carry fire rated and non-fire rated Vision lights. We can also create custom ones. So give us a call, text us, email us. More than happy to help or give you a quote. We also offer pre-configured hollow metal door packages with Vision lights in them, fully reinforced, everything like that. Or if you need help ordering a hollow metal door, again, contact us. I'll also link our quote builder below. We'll quote everything within 24 hours, and we have a ton of different options for those hollow metal doors. All right, thanks again, guys.